Hi, I'm Jono, and if you're new here, I do pencil drawings. One of the best things I did for my art practice was asking for help. Relinquishing control is a really scary thing to do, but in this video, I want to talk about the huge benefits of letting go and asking for help with your practice. Also, a huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video, but more about them later. I never thought I could justify asking someone to help me with my practice, with taking over potentially emails or logistics, or even just brainstorming some of the things in my career. I decided to take the plunge and hire a friend of mine to help me out just for a couple hours a week. There was a huge risk here. I couldn't afford it, but I thought it would be an experiment to see just what it kind of opened up. And I was really shocked to see the effect that it had on my practice as a whole. We as creatives are in the business of energy conservation. It takes so much effort to build up enough energy to execute an artwork, to build up that momentum to take the first step into creating something, which leaves very little room for dealing with admin or just seizing opportunities that might come up. We just kind of want to be able to tunnel vision and work on what's at hand. But there's an interesting effect to having someone in your creative space. There's a sharing of the burden, even if they're not necessarily taking on all the new tasks or all the admin related tasks. There seems to be a new well of energy that you can dip into, which allows you to relinquish some control, focus a little bit more on your work, but then still allows you to have energy to think about seizing new opportunities. I'm so nervous. Okay, so I just wanted to interrupt the video quickly because I'm busy working on it with Josh. Josh is my new editor, by the way. But a really important part of this whole video, which I kind of forgot to add, is the amount of joy that it brings to be working with other people. So I spent so many years working alone, and there were a lot of pros to being able to work alone. But as I started growing the team around me, I started becoming more and more excited to come into the studio in the mornings and to just continue building what we were building. One of my favorite aspects of having someone help me with the practice is the amalgamation of different minds and getting input from someone else. It's definitely stimulated me in a huge way, and I think it's benefited my work to be able to bounce something off the people that I've chosen to have close to me in my studio. I think my work is a lot richer for it, and I can just really recommend that for anyone else who's feeling a little bit stuck even in their practice or wanting to find a new way. So yeah, I think that's an important thing just to add with having someone help you with your practice. Back to the standard talking head video. The knock-on effect of having a studio assistant is large. Productivity increases, time is freed up, both of which contribute to both ideas and income. So there is some management involved, and learning how to delegate effectively is important, which is a great skill to learn in your practice. Obviously, we are all different. I know that different artists will find a different workflow that is best for them. Asking for help with your practice can look like many different things, which is a nice segue to this video's sponsor, Squarespace. They kind of do a lot of the heavy lifting when it comes to building a website. I didn't have the time to try and design something from scratch or to plow through HTML code and learn how to make a functioning, smooth website myself. So being able to lean on them and their website building platform was a huge help for me. I've said this so many times before, but it's so important if you're an artist starting out to have a platform online to make it easy for your work to be found by collectors or to make it easy for clients to get in touch with you. And for me, I felt that Squarespace just did that effortlessly. I never had to patch or upgrade anything. I could register a domain with them or set up an online store. And most importantly, I could design a portfolio and show my work the way that I wanted to. Also, every time I got stuck, their amazing support team helped me out instantly. So if you're looking at building a website, give Squarespace a try. And if you decide that you love them, use this offer code and get 10% off your first purchase. I hope this video was helpful. I think this is something that's really important for anyone's creative practice. Whether you're starting out or if you're looking at taking your art more seriously, this is something that I really think you should try and work towards. Even if you think you can't afford it right now, just consider maybe 1 or 2 hours a week of having someone to help you just get your practice more organized. Being able to just delegate is a huge thing, I promise you. But yeah, let me know if this is something you've been considering or if this is something that you've actually seen the benefits of in the comments. I think hearing other people's good stories is so good in helping us all just motivate each other into the best possible practice. But yeah, if you like this video, leave a like. It helps the channel out in a huge way. As always, thanks for the support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.